Right. Just test. Oh, that nice. Cool. Okay. Right. We have another Steam Demon to beat. And then the 2 bosses in the DLC 3, and then the final boss. I've got to go like an hour and then come back after an hour. So this is going to be broken up into 2. Hopefully we beat the Steam Demon in the next I've got an hour and 20 minutes. Hopefully we beat the Steam Demon in that time. I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I'm not entirely sure how to do this, or what the best way of doing this would be. I'm tempted to just beat these guys 10 times. I really am. Because I feel like this doesn't take too long. You know, it's really kind of mere moments. And when you consider how much effort it's gonna be to fight our way through, and then we're gonna die to the Steam Demon obviously a couple of times, I expect. That was really loud. Well, I don't quite know why it's so loud. But yeah, well, that's time number 2. We've certainly beat them all twice. For some of them it's time 3. That's time 2, because it literally takes a minute. And I just think in the long run, this is going to be so much easier than running our way through there where there's enemies firing at you from high ground. Enemies... Enemies attacking you from low ground. I'm gonna take Uchi actually. Oh fuck! I wasn't blocking. Rip. Maybe a knockback ring would be good. Or maybe. I don't really need the... Hey. Greatsword? Greatsword should kill in 2 hits. That's the lightning greatsword. Yeah, it's not very good, is it? I mean, yes, it does a bit of AoE. Hate fighting against multiple enemies. It sucks ass. So yeah, it's time number 3, right? Yeah. Oh. Rip, I hit the wrong button. Oh yeah, that's better. Well, YouTube stream has this. Twitch stream doesn't. Whoops. So yeah, let's just keep smashing our heads against the wall here. on the time. Idiot. Yep. I'm not a huge fan of this greatsword, honestly. It's a bit meh. Holy fucking god. Yeah, like Uchi is just so damn good. Hey, CV. So that's time number 4. Well, it's, yeah, I like, it's gonna be annoying to beat, and I think it's easier CV to just quote unquote farm these guys until they're like not here anymore. Like when you think about how many times I'm likely to die to this steam demon as well. It's easier to kill these guys than it is to kill the guys in the sort of the left path that we were fucking around with yesterday. I mean, it's not like you get any XP out of these guys. Not really. Right, that's time number 5. I think, if I'm counting correctly. Obviously that thing throws fireballs, which is a bit annoying at the end of the corridor. Whoa, how the fuck did you hit that fast? Yep, multiple enemies. You just get unlocked. I was spamming B to roll. Couldn't roll at all. They attack through each other. Fucking sucks, man. I don't do enough poise damage. After that attack, I couldn't hit hard fast enough. That's another one down. So that was time 5, right? And I obviously, the few times I've failed, I've killed a few of them. And the fireballs behind have killed a few. But this is definitely going to be the fastest way to do this, even if it doesn't seem like it. I hope the Steam Demon doesn't require Poison Mist. And Toxic Mist, like the first Steam Demon did. Naturally. That's why I kind of wish I had Fireball. There we go. Oh. Cool. Times 6. 4 more. Now I'm hoping every enemy we face after this, we can basically run past, right? Or kill pretty easily. Yep. Naturally. I hate how you do that little move when you're running away from somebody. Like, but you're locked on. Yep. Multiple enemies has been the cause of my death more than anything else in the game. One more. Yeah, of course, I miss. I miss. He doesn't miss, though. So ass, man. Right, please tell me that was times 7. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of a lightning greatsword. It just doesn't fit. What? Ah, oh, fuck, I don't have the faith or the magic anymore. Oh, bollocks. Oh, that sucks. Like, 'cause the swing of this thing is just insane. It, like, the curved greatsword attack feels like an ultra greatsword. And just in terms of time it takes to swing. And the damage doesn't seem that much. Like, if I attack an enemy with Uchi Katana, it seems to do, like, you kill it in 3.5 hits. That greatsword still takes 3 hits. And yeah, it's listed as double damage. I can't run back. Okay, there, it's great. Ah, that was awesome. Just got to use it in the right way. That's times 7. We're almost through. Shame we can't shoot them in the cells. Huh? There's only 3 now. Okay. Oh, it's big. God almighty. It better not be too long of a run. I'm hoping this is a shortcut. And that by doing what I'm doing, I'm basically just sort of fucking with them. I'm basically making the shortcut easier. Naturally, I roll away less than he can jump, but I push them back more than I can swing. Okay. Down here. Might be the last time. There's only 3 of them now. Oh, there's only 2. Closed. Those fireballs are going to be annoying. Alright, is that all of them now? Shit! What? Oh, blocking. I have no idea what fucking going on. Of course, there's the fucking wizard there. He's gonna be a pain. But all the more reason to clear this shit out. I can't be fucked. Let's do this properly. And just, like, I died last time and that was a waste of time. There we go. Right. Cool. Now, hopefully... Hopefully, this is enough. And how long did that take? I've been streaming on Twitch for 10 minutes. I started streaming on YouTube by mistake, and not Twitch. So there's a couple of extra minutes there. Okay, you're not too bad to deal with. And then you end up here. And that's the run from the area from before. And there's a fucking snake dude there. No? Of course, auto lock on won't target that guy. Nope, there we go. I want to see if you're poisonable. Of course I lose lock again. What are you, like, stealth coated? Yep, of course I hit the rock. Oh, you are kind of stealth coated. You're a fucking pain is what you are. Yeah, and it's amazing how enemies can get knocked back by my weapon so much that my weapon can't reach them. And yet enemies hit me, and then they can continue hitting me. It's astounding, that. There's the water. Oh, at least we can kill those guys with these if we need or want to. Can you be poisoned? Nope. Part of me wants to do this just for like ease. Oh, if I'm clearing somewhere, I mean, I don't know. It's not worth the time. Is it? Nah, I'm not gonna come back out here ever again. Because, you know, we don't need to, right? That's the whole point. Right, what's next along this? No. Ah. Right. You can be poisoned. Sweet. Oh. This place again? Yep. One. It's just one? Huh. No, it's not just one. It's four. Fuck. My day is ruined. Wonder what's down the other path there. It's amazing how well they can track. Like, absolutely astounding. Right, now what's down this path on the side? Oh, this. God damn it. How much damage do you do? $77. You do more. But the stamina cost is insane. And the reload time is insane as well. This is not as good as the, like... was it the... Which is the great bow you get in DS1? That thing was insane. It also sounded like a fucking Barrett. Which made me very happy. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I feel like my regular bow is just a bit more versatile. Damn sight cheaper as well. Okay, you can run through here. Oh. Yeah. I like the idea of clearing out the prison cells again. It's gonna be a fucking pain, but so is going through all of this every goddamn time. I can't. Should I hug the wall? I tried to dodge slightly. Yeah, no. You can't do it. Like, of course, the explosive gets you through the wall. By the way, that's a wall. Yeah, I can't fire through that. Which means that entire gate, like, great. There is no space between the bars. Which means I just got killed by AoE through a solid wall, or through a door. It's a bit like hitboxes. I don't get. And then you fuck. Nice. That's how it should be every time. And this is gonna take, if I do this run perfect, it's gonna take 2 minutes each time. One. There's no way I can, like, barrel my way down there. I'm working with what I got. Okay, you're dead. Good. Keep going forwards. You stupid fuck. Right. Come on, pull the lever. Of course I can't assassinate him. I can at least clear out the what's in these though. Before I forget, nothing in those. Something in this one. Cool. Fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Nothing. Nothing. Aha, 18. Salt and spice. Yeah. Yeah, that's appropriate. Nothing. Nothing. Was that 2 or 3? That was third. Third. That was the third, right? I hope. Watch. Watch me beat the Steam Demon first try. After all this. After all this. After all this prep for like a massive like boss fight that's gonna be a real bitch to do. Watch me beat him first try. And all of this prep work was for nothing. But this evening, finish red light tea. The run is harder than the boss. Honestly, I'm starting to regret doing this. I feel like if I'd gone the other way, it would have been better. Like, smarter. This whole section was meant for co-op. Huh. No, I've got the Spec Ops mission, Cybran. I've got the Soviet Spec Ops missions to do. I'm gonna get a haircut in an hour anyway, so I'll come back and do more Dark Souls afterwards, but I've got to go for 25 minutes, 35 minutes in between. So I'm hoping to get the boss fight done once beforehand. It shouldn't take that long. Right, it's like a 3-minute, if I get it right, it's a 3-minute run. And this is run number 4. I'm regretting not going the other way now. I'm really regretting it. Spec Ops, yeah, it's got 3. I mean, they're called Spec Ops, but they're really just like side missions during the main campaign. Which is, yeah, I am not as happy with Ep18 as I thought it would be, Cybran. I thought it would be a Red Alert 2 campaign, but like done with Mental Omega units. Instead, I mean, my attitude to it has very much come out. I'm trying not to be so negative, but it's like somebody took, it's like Mental Omega fucking fan fiction, dude. It's like somebody took the missions from Red Alert 2 and were like, oh, how can we force Mental Omega into this? Okay. And what you end up with is, like I said, it feels like fan fiction. And the Soviet campaign is an absolute fucking mess of plot that just doesn't track or make sense. They've retconned it's not Red Alert 2 in Mental Omega, which is what it's kind of advertised as. It's somebody's just made like a second Mental Omega. Okay, that's BS. You can't roll. Nope. I'm completely incompetent in and unable to do this now. So I think what you call skill issue. Yeah, okay, run down the right side. Run down the right side. I think that was my mistake. I ran down the left side those few times. Oh? Okay, I've got to let them attack and break that poison on my shield. Gold stuff and Dune Awakening. What, and just add some extra things here and there? Yeah, like the Mental Omega units, right? Like add some of that, sure. all means, add some of the ammo like units and maybe say, you know, Professor Einstein has developed this. And, you know, that's super cool. But, like, they've literally just taken a plot of Mental Omega. It is... They've just taken the plot of Mental Omega and they've stuck it in Red Alert 2. And, like, that slightly pisses me off. And one of the biggest reasons is because in the, like, description of what APRE2 is, they use the phrase bringing it up to the Mental Omega standard. And I think retconning an original story and replacing it with something which is pseudo fan fiction at this point is not the same as bringing something up to standard. And also, I don't think it's that impressive. Like, it's, you know... Fuck me. Like, to say Mental Omega is somehow, like, this incredibly high standard is a reach. It had some absolutely outstanding glaring issues. Most notably the fact that difficulty is achieved not through intelligent map making and triggers and base building, but by off-map reinforcements that the player can't stop. So what you're left with is basically League of Legends or Dota, but in an RTS, otherwise known as Tempest Rising, which I am massively against because it's just dumbed down. It's here's a railroaded way of doing the missions that you have to do. Fuck's sake. This is annoying the shit out of me now. This is really getting to me. Okay, I don't know how I got through that. You're annoying as fuck. I didn't even press the button that time. Okay, they can't normally do that. Come on, you little fuck. This is just pain. Serious pain. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. How is June awakening, Siren? Okay, no backstab. Object permanence on the whole. Yep, excellent. Focus on wanting to play the game at your own pace. It's pretty damn good. Base building isn't complex, and you have the time to make progress fairly quickly. Nice. This should be try number 7. I really want to say, but in our heart of hearts, I feel like it's 6. Three more. Three more. Get this done before I go for a haircut. And then when I get back, we can do 2 bosses. We'll do the king. If I haven't beaten this, we'll do this, and then we'll do the king in DLC 3. And then it's just on to like Frozen Boy. Nope. I can't quite remember what I said, sorry, but it was something along the lines of that's good. Shit. Nice that you can progress quickly as well, especially in an RPG, or at least like see, that's BS. The time to get there is so damn short. I'm sort of sprinting the entire damn way. Nope. I don't know how to, like, I don't know why I'm not getting hit sometimes and getting hit other times when I'm doing the exact same run. Is it throwing fireballs in different directions? I feel like it is. Also, the amount of health he has is nuts. No shipwrecks or the delegate PvP areas. Most of it getting time you won't find people when going to them. Have to go to them to get resources that your weapons and need. Because they're more dangerous. That makes sense. That makes sense. There we go. What's that, 8? How many times will I, like, going to the Steam Demon, am I gonna fail to get through the damn gates? I hate run backs, man. They're the worst part of Dark Souls. Like, the boss is hard. Like, a boss is hard enough. Don't need a million NPCs. And honestly, quite a long distance to run. Don't need that bullshit, like, in the way as well. Damn it. One thing that is nice about loot from the stations is that it's player dependent, so if a group go into them, they can each get loot. Nice. You mean like drops and chests and stuff full of, excuse me, full of things. If you take something out of it, another player can also see, like, can also get stuff out of it. Yeah, per player. That's really good. Because that lowers the bitchiness of PvP, right? Players who do the people who do PvP are ones who want to do player versus player. It's not just people trying to grab loot and killing off the competition, which means people are more likely to, you know, help each other out, and you get a bit of that co-op. No. Love of all that is fucking holy. Fucking auto lock on. I fucking despise this place. If it wasn't for the completionist in me, I would not want to, I would just go and finish off the, like, finish off the King in DLC 3 and call it quits. I mean, like, yeah, I'll leave the cat, I'll leave the Steam Demon, fuck that. fine. Okay, I think that's one. There's one more. But this is the noob's guide to progressing through an area. Kill everyone in it repeatedly. Forgot this game had that mechanic. It's how I beat the first Steam Demon, boy. Honestly, the first Steam Demon, I had raw problems with. And I died so hard, so fast in, with the, Alone Nights, in the, wherever that area is. Like a castle. There's so many knights around there. And there's range, there's melee, there's, you know, guys with heavy bows, guys with light bows. And I thought, no, I'm gonna need every health potion I have. And so I started to go through the castle and, I just decided to, it was quite good for XP as well. I started to go through the castle and I ran through it 10 times. And exterminated them all. It was great. You know, because at the end of the day, the difficulty should be in you versus the boss, not in fucking getting to the boss. What the hell? Like it fucking targets you. I'm on less than 50% carry cap. Which means my rolls are fast rolls. And yet I still can't, like, dodge out of the way of those fireballs if I try and roll through them. He's dead. Not all of these guys are they? Maybe they are. Okay. Success. Now comes the hard bit. We gotta run through 2 of these now. I'm taking out my anger on this fucker. There you go. Be poisoned. Revenge ahead. Damn right. Okay. What weapon do I want to use? Does he take bleed? I sort of assume he does. If he doesn't, the lone sword is not as good as black steel. Try poison? Really? I haven't been able to poison these guys with any success at all. Okay, we all just saw that travel through a rock, right? Yeah, these are all poison arrows. Let's just never lie. My first death in Dark Souls was jumping into the well in Firelink Shrine because somebody said try jumping. And I didn't understand how the messages worked. I forgot he did that.
Magic defense. Yeah, I've got time for one more run.
That's very doable, though. That's very doable.
I shouldn't have done that until I get to the end of a run, because I might not get through here. Oh, fuck.
Okay, that's BS in my book. How long it takes to activate. last time. Exactly the same. And it's just instinctual to roll out of that.
I mean, my problem is, like, I dodge when I see them jump up in the air. So in my head, I'm like, oh,
They've jumped, which means that they're gonna land where they jumped up to aim for. Of course, that's not game logic. That's not how the game works, right?
they rotate while in midair. They only pick where they're gonna land halfway through the jump. I really struggled to ignore real world logic. Real world physics and focus on game physics. Right, I'm gonna have to go because I don't have time to make another run. Yeah, if I get there early, I'll just finish early, hopefully. I'm gonna get a quick haircut. I'll be back in an hour, is my guess.
We'll get him done, right? I mean, this is yes, I've died twice, but it doesn't look too hard, right? Like, it's very doable. I don't feel great amounts of, oh shit, you know, kind of fucked. I really kind of wish I had an attunement slot for poison. I really wish.
There's a ring for that. There's a ring for that. There's a fucking ring that gives you an attunement slot. And I can put the poison and toxin fire hand pyro spell, right? And even if they only do even if I only get them out once and combined they only do 10% of his health pool as damage, that would have killed him. So I think we try that. I think we try that. I think that makes sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Right, okay. Well, I will see you guys in like an hour. 45 minutes maybe. And we'll do that, and then we'll go and do the king in the third DLC. Well, I'll leave the fucking cat until the end. And then hopefully I mean hopefully it shouldn't get Steam Demon done in 20 minutes. The king in DLC 3 done in 20 minutes, right? Like, if I can't, then that's a bit of a problem. And I will use NPC. Oh no, you don't get NPC allies because you've already got NPC allies, right? Ooh. We'll see how that goes. It should be doable. With the respec, with our skills respect. And then when it comes to the cat, I think I'll just start with NPC summons. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. It's a hellish area. It is like... It's like... It's just somewhere you don't want to be. Like Birmingham. It's, yeah. Just going with a blindfold. Yeah, it's called the Blizzard. The game gives you the goddamn blindfold. And yet you can still hear the horrible sounds of those fucking horses. Yeah, I gotta run. I would, like I said, I'll be back in like an hour. And we'll make some progress, and hopefully get Dark Souls done by the end of tomorrow. That's kind of the plan. Yeah. Anyway,